Let me ask you something. What if one tiny habit, so small it feels almost ridiculous, could completely shift the trajectory of your life? I'm not talking about overhauling your world in one dramatic 5 a.m. wake-up call or some New Year, New Me miracle. I'm talking about micro-habits, the quiet daily choices that compound into something massive over time. These habits don't shout. They stack. They build behind the scenes while you're living your life. Until one day, you look up and realize you've become the kind of person you once only dreamed about. Introducing micro-habits. So, what is a micro-habit? It's a tiny, easily repeatable action that takes almost no effort, but creates massive ripple effects. Think one push-up a day, reading one paragraph, transferring $1 to your savings, saying one kind thing to yourself. Sounds too small to matter, right? But here's the kicker. Consistency compounds. And that's where the magic lives. You see, we often overestimate what we can do in a week and wildly underestimate what we can do in a year by showing up for 2 minutes a day. Micro-habits are how you sneak past your brain's resistance. They're how you shift your identity, not through motivation, but through momentum. This is how real transformation begins. Tiny steps taken relentlessly. Examples of micro-habits for growth. Let's break it down. Want to grow your career? Spend 10 minutes a day on a professional development podcast. Reach out to one person on LinkedIn a week. Ask your coworker, what's one thing I could improve on? That's how you quietly become the most resourceful, well-connected person in the room. Trying to level up your personal development? Meditate for just 1 minute each morning. Write down one thing you're grateful for before bed. Walk for 5 minutes after lunch, no phone. Just breath and movement. Not because you have to, but because this is who you're becoming. Want to improve your finances? Round up every purchase and put the change in savings. Check your bank app for 60 seconds a day. Track one expense in your Notes app each evening. Micro-habits equal sign awareness. Awareness equals sign control. Control equals sign freedom. Overcoming obstacles to micro-habit formation. Now let's talk about the real reason we don't stick with new habits. Instant gratification. We want results yesterday. We want abs after 2 workouts. A thriving business after 1 post. Peace of mind after 1 deep breath. But here's the deal. Micro-habits work because they bypass that craving. They're so small your brain doesn't freak out. No willpower needed. No mental wrestling match. The other enemy? Inconsistency. And not because we're lazy, because we overload ourselves. We go from 0 to 10 and burn out. So here's the fix. Start tiny. Like embarrassingly tiny. Like why even bother? Tiny. Then build. 1 micro win at a time. That's how you beat procrastination, 1 rep at a time. Strategies for implementing micro-habits. Ready to build your micro-habit system? Step 1. Choose something that supports your real goal. Not someone else's idea of success. Yours. Step 2. Make it so simple it's impossible to fail. Want to write more? Just open the document. Want to run? Put your shoes on. That's it. Step 3. Track it. Use a habit tracker. A notebook. A piece of tape on your wall. Every check mark equals sign momentum. Every streak equals sign identity shift. And when you hit a milestone, celebrate. Yes, even if it's 3 days in. Because every celebration cements your new identity a little deeper. You're no longer someone who's trying, you're someone who does. Sustaining micro-habits for lasting change. So how do you make it stick? You lean on discipline, but not in the way you've been taught. Not harsh, not hustle only. Discipline as devotion. To yourself. To your growth. To your future. You find accountability. Someone who's walking the same path. A friend, a coach, a group chat, or even just your future self. Picture them. Every time you want to quit, what would they thank you for? What would they say, I'm so glad you didn't give up on, and reward yourself? Not with cake, okay, maybe cake, but with recognition. A walk in nature, a moment of reflection. Or just a pause to say, I'm proud of me, because those tiny wins, they're stacking into something extraordinary. And the world will feel it, even if it starts quietly. Final message. So here's your call to action. Choose 1 micro-habit. Just 1. Something so small it feels like it doesn't even matter. Then do it. Today, tomorrow, and the next. Because exponential growth doesn't come from dramatic changes. It comes from the daily decision to show up. To cast votes for the person you're becoming. To build a future not by force, but by frequency. This is your moment. Not to do more, but to do less consistently. And watch that small spark turn into your greatest fire. If this resonated, tell me your micro-habit in the comments. Or better yet, invite a friend to start one with you. Let's grow together, 1 micro-habit at a time. See you in the next one.